I guess it will do. You're gonna argue and shit, but I guess we'll find out who's right. Now we got a podcast.
Hello. Hey there, boys. How's it going?
It is going well. How are you, Juliette?
I am awesome. Just drinking bourbon and hanging out and wondering what in the world you're going to do to me.
So Juliette is. So what are you? Where are you spending most of your time now? On your YouTube channel or your podcast? Both?
Both are pretty equal. I do one podcast show a week and one YouTube show a week.
Yeah, I catch the YouTube. I try to catch all the YouTube shows, but
yeah, the YouTube shows are a little different. They're a little more, unscripted and unhinged.
I quit commenting on them because it just turns into you telling me to fuck off.
What else am I supposed to say to you?
Everybody else, it's like, oh, hi, there's Mark. Hey, look at him. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Oh, fuck you, Doug, you piece of shit.
I give that to Jerry from the Bad Cop show, too. So you're not alone.
Yeah. All right. So what I had asked you to do, so you are also an author, right?
That is my great misfortune in life, yes.
Okay. So Anthony prides himself on his vast vocabulary. and he is.
Whoa, what was that? I can laugh, but you can't laugh.
Oh, did I do that out loud? Sorry.
Yeah.
He is. He's always throwing them big words around on the show and trying to make me look like a dum-dum. So I figured I would pull a list of random words, and I'm going to say the word, and then I'm going to ask Anthony to use it in a sentence. And then I'm going to give you the same word, of course, and then you're going to attempt to use it in a sentence.
Okay.
And whichever one of you is closer to what the word actually means gets a point.
Ooh, well, all right. I'm game.
All right.
What are you going to be embarrassed when I beat you? Because
Oh, yeah, I will hang my head in shame for weeks. Yeah, it'll be tragic.
all right, I'm going to need all the royalties from all the rest of your books.
Well, my last check was for $2.75. So,
You know what? We can split it. I feel bad.
well, that'll get you a drop of coffee.
Right.
All right. I am so looking forward to this. So keep in mind that I'm not real clear. I just pulled some words at random for no particular reason whatsoever. All right. So this will be the easy one. So the first word is niggardly.
So I'm supposed to use this in a sentence. Juliette, I'm going to need you to stop being niggardly with your checks that you pay me. What the fucking word that I just said? Oh, shit.
The word you're thinking of is...
I can't even think of the word that I'm just trying to say to you.
Do you want me to make one of the words royalties so you can use it?
Thank you.
Okay, Juliette, your turn.
Amazon are seriously niggardly bastards for not giving me bigger royalty checks.
Very good. So that's a push. You both used the word correctly.
Yes.
All right.
But I used it correctly first, so
Yeah, that's a push.
I feel like I get the
There's no way you're going to win this. All right, just move on. All right. The next word is bunghole.
Hey, Doug, can you hand me that bung wrench? I need to tighten up this bung hole. That's not right.
Juliette, would you
No.
care to go?
No, on a bourbon cask, there is a cork put in the bunghole so that the bourbon doesn't leak out.
Very good, Juliette. Anthony.
I was close. I knew where I was going. I just fucked it up.
All right. The next word, niggly wiggly.
I gotta do some shopping today. I'm gonna head over to the Niggly Wiggly.
That is incorrect.
Wow. Clearly you don't eat a lot of chocolate, because if I were to have a Hershey's Kiss, I'd pull that niggly wiggly right out of it to open that sucker up.
That is correct, Juliette.
You guys, there's no fucking way you knew that.
I
You
eat a
guys set
shit
this
ton of
up.
Hershey Kisses.
You guys set this up.
That is not true at all. So if you would like, If you Google right now, which is how this whole thing started, God damn it, what's his name? Somebody sent me a screenshot that just said, what is a Niggly Wiggly? Or what is the Hershey's Kiss thing called? And it's called a Niggly Wiggly.
Everybody knows that.
Apparently not everybody. I'd never heard that word before.
Well, if you looked at internet sites other than porn, maybe you'd learn something.
That's not going to happen.
That was too spooky for me on Twitter sent that to me, which started this whole fucking deal. All right. So that's what, I mean, it doesn't matter. 3 points, Juliette, I guess.
I'll take them.
All right. Next word. Fuck sheet.
The fuck is that?
So last week, me and Doug used the fuck sheet to do our podcast. Isn't that what it's called? Isn't that what that thing was called? The fuck sheet.
Are you sure you're pronouncing this word correctly?
I'm pronouncing it the way that I want to, yes.
All right. Can I try again? Since my first guess was so wrong.
Sure.
The nuclear power plant Fukushima in Nagasaki, Japan. blew
Okay. I think I know this because Ernest Hemingway had a boat. But I don't know if I'm going to use it right because I don't know what the fuck this thing does. So I'm just going to say Hemingway adjusted the fuck sheet on his boat.
If Ernest Hemingway had a sailboat, you would be correct because it is the foremost sail on a ship.
You've got to be fucking kidding
I
me.
mean, you're stupid.
This is a conspiracy against me. There is no fucking way you knew that.
Have you read Hemingway lately?
I don't even know what that is.
Isn't that a typewriter?
Yes, it is, Doug.
All right. Next word. Niggle.
Oh, that's an easy one.
I know what you're thinking, Anthony. It's not that.
I wouldn't even know where to begin. I don't.
Just use it in a sentence.
I don't know what niggle means.
It's not something you do to a girl.
Oh, that would have been way cooler.
That's not going to count as your sentence. You're going to have to do something.
Let's see here. I need you to move that pallet over there, just a niggle. Just a niggle.
I would actually use it that way.
Oh, fuck. That about made me pass out.
It's got to be close, right? I mean, it sounds like it.
I don't know. Use that at work. See if it works. Juliette, would you care to take your shot?
Of all the niggles in my day, I think hearing Anthony try to define words is probably the biggest one.
That is...
I still don't know what that means.
It is the cause slight but persistent annoyance, discomfort, or anxiety.
Anthony.
So Anthony is a niggle? Hey.
Done.
He may be a niggle, but he's my niggle. All right. Cockchafer.
Yeah.
I was with this chick last night. She was a real cockchafer.
Ow.
That's all I got. I don't fucking know.
If I see another cockchafer, I'm gonna step on it.
She got it. It's a European beetle. So that
I'm calling bullshit.
Even that was the way that she said it. It could have been anything smaller than her, and she would have been right. It doesn't necessarily mean she knew what it was, just that she used it in a thing that made sense. Whereas
she knew it was little.
I just took a wild guess.
She saw the word cock and she knew it was little. That's it.
All right. Jaculate.
So
That seems obvious.
yeah, it does. So when I was done having sex, I didn't really feel like grabbing a rag, so I, instead of ejaculate, I ejaculated and just cleaned it up, sucked it right back in there. No?
Nope.
I don't
No.
fucking know.
No,
it sounded way funnier in my head. I have no fucking clue what that means.
Well, if you've ever played with lawn darts, then you ejaculate those suckers right across the yard and land in somebody's foot.
So it means throw?
Very good. You see, you picked up on the context of the word.
I knew Anthony wasn't right, but I knew it had to be derived from ejaculate. So,
This isn't fair.
oh, you with the big brain over there aren't getting all the little words.
Dude, whatever. You don't get to gloat, okay?
There could be 40 more of these. I don't know.
Invagination.
It's a song in Disney World.
I don't think it is.
Journey into Imagination? That's not a ride at Disney?
It should be. I think invagination's got to be another word for insemination, right? Invagination.
I have to hear this sentence.
I invaginated some girl last night.
Ew. Ew.
Does that make sense?
Okay,
Ew.
so if we're on the street
Mm-hmm.
and it's just two guys talking,
Mm-hmm.
I suppose that I could give you a point for that based on how Juliette used the word, because you could almost say that's really, really proper slang.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm about to engage in some invagination.
Now you're fucking it up. Now you're
No, because isn't it oh my God. Isn't it something that happens in biology? Like not sex-wise, but
No.
like a cavity almost. So I don't know if it's a tooth or not, but okay, so my tooth formed an invagination and I've got to get it drilled.
You got the drilled part right.
So I think I have to give that point to Anthony.
Yes.
Oh, why?
It's
I win this whole thing.
it's the process of taking something and folding it inside out.
Oh, I thought it was like an inversion, like a cavity, like an inversion almost.
Yeah, I knew what it meant. I was just fucking with you.
All right, last word.
All right, bring it on.
Knickerpecker.
Wow.
Speaking of invagination,
Get that knickerpecker out of here.
I think it's got to be like what old people call mosquitoes, right? Or like the little gnats that fly. So I hit the
Yeah.
I had to get the knickerpeckers out of my face.
It's like 20s slang, like the cat's pajamas.
No, those little like pecker gnats or whatever.
Pecker gnats?
Yeah, knickerpecker, pecker gnats, knickerpecker gnats.
I would be careful on saying that real fast. All right, so you have yet to use it in a sentence, so I can't give you your score yet.
The knickerpeckers sure are bad today.
All right.
Okay, so I'm thinking it's like a bird. So we got to get rid of all these fucking knickerpeckers before they bore holes in the sides of our house.
I would say that Juliette gets the point. It is a European woodpecker.
There is no fucking way that she knew that. You guys,
We had
fucking
woodpeckers.
rigged. This is so fucking rigged. There is no way that she knew that.
What, don't you know what a knickerpecker is?
Yeah, I told you what it was.
Okay, so Juliette, just out of curiosity,
Yeah.
how many of those words did you know before I sent you over the list?
I actually, believe it or not, I knew fuck sheet because I did associate that with Hemingway. I did not know knickerpecker. And I did not know imagination. I still don't, apparently.
Were you familiar with Niggly Wiggly though?
I was.
Oh.
I already forgot what that one was. What was a Niggly Wiggly again?
It's the Hershey Kiss tail.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's so stupid. I'll probably never remember that.
Well, thank you, Juliette. That was fun.
Oh, I love you guys, even though I say I don't.
Oh, thank you.
So did you have any second thoughts about, I don't know why I was going to say about consenting to show your butthole on our shows, but I know that there was no way that I could, this is the first time that we've ever talked.
It is, yeah. This is delightful.
That I couldn't bring up the fact that your butthole sent us a cease and desist.
Yeah. I was actually, we were corresponding and my butthole wanted to be here tonight, but had prior engagements because it's not, afraid of the pandemic. I don't think buttholes can really catch the flu. So, it's just traveling the world right now.
Well, we know that your butthole is full of shit.
Well, sadly, that is the truth of all buttholes, but mine is super cute, so it's forgivable.
It's forgivable.
Prove it.
You'd have to talk to David, the producer, about that.
I don't care if his butthole's cute or not.
Yeah, but he's the only one who has access to mine.
All right. Anthony, you got anything you want to say to her other than she beat you and she's obviously smarter than you?
Yep. It was a good game. Good job. I appreciate you playing, and I appreciate you patronizing me.
Well, you really had a perfect definition for knickerpecker. I think that was the winner.
All right, Juliette. Thank you very much for coming on.
Of course, I'm happy to, guys.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
So what's your website?
It is theunwritablerant.com, and that'll link you up to my podcast, which is The Unwritable Rant. And here on YouTube, you just have to look for Juliette Miranda, and every Monday night I go live with my Bourbon Soak Live show.
So just so we're clear, and I hope you argue with him afterwards, I sent your husband an email and said, do you want me to create something on the screen for either her podcast or her YouTube channel? And he didn't write me back. So...
Oh, my producer's a slacker. I'm going to have a little chat with him after this because he's abandoned me. I don't know where he went. He's supposed to be monitoring all this. I don't even know if I'm on right now. So
maybe it was a move on his part on purpose. He didn't want you to be associated with this.
Yeah. I don't know how much crossover we have in our fans.
All of them. What was your last book? It is available on Amazon?
It is, yeah. It's called Morning Neurosis. It's my stories about living in Los Angeles and dating rock stars. Came out about 8 or 9 years ago, and it's still in a couple of Barnes & Noble stores around the country, and you can get it on barnesandnoble.com. And I say that because I get higher royalties from Barnes & Noble than I do Amazon.
Yes. Yeah, so buy it from Barnes & Noble, guys. Come on.
Please.
All right.
Cool. Thank
for coming on.
Cool. Thanks, guys. It's been fun.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya.
But I guess it will do. You're gonna argue and shit, but I guess we'll find out who's right. Now we got a podcast, have had for about 4 years now. Neither of us want to do it, so we're gonna get on some ISIS Middle East.